There's one mistake almost every cat owner makes without realizing it, and it could be making your cat more and more miserable. Right now, your cat might be trying to tell you something, but are you paying attention? If ignored, these signs can affect your cat's behavior, health, and even lifespan. And the worst part? Most people only notice when it's too late. Your cat could be suffering in silence, and you wouldn't even know. But today, I'll show you the 5 most common signs that your cat is lonely, and the last one is the most alarming of all. If you love your cat, watch until the end. Cats are often seen as independent creatures. Unlike dogs, they don't always seek attention, and they seem perfectly fine spending hours alone. But just because they don't beg for attention doesn't mean they don't need it. Cats can experience loneliness just like humans do. The difference is, they're experts at hiding it. And that's where the problem starts. Many cat owners assume their cat is just acting like a cat, when in reality, they're showing clear signs of loneliness. The worst part? These signs are easy to miss, and by the time you notice, your cat could already be suffering. Let's start with the first major sign. Number 1, sudden changes in behavior. Your cat used to be independent, spending most of their time relaxing in their favorite spot. But suddenly, they won't leave you alone. They follow you from room to room, meowing constantly, demanding attention like never before. Or maybe the opposite has happened. They used to be affectionate, but now they seem distant, uninterested, and avoid contact. Both extremes can indicate loneliness. When a cat feels isolated, they either cling to their owner for reassurance or withdraw completely. And sometimes, what seems like a personality change is actually a cry for help. Has your cat ever suddenly become more needy or, on the contrary, started avoiding you? Let me know in the comments. But this is just the beginning. The second sign can affect something crucial to your cat's well-being: their appetite. Number 2, loss of appetite or overeating. A cat's eating habits are one of the biggest indicators of their emotional state. If your cat suddenly loses interest in food, eating less than usual, or skipping meals, it could be a sign of stress and loneliness. On the other hand, some cats deal with isolation by overeating, seeking comfort in food. If you've noticed your cat eating significantly more or less than normal, it's important to pay attention. Changes in appetite can be linked to depression, anxiety, or boredom, all of which can stem from loneliness. By the way, if you're finding this information helpful so far, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss more tips that could help your cat live a happier life. Now, let's move on to sign number 3. This one can have a direct impact on your home, and it's something many owners don't associate with loneliness. Number 3, destructive or unusual behavior. Has your cat started scratching furniture more than usual? Knocking things over? Biting or chewing on objects they never touched before? These behaviors aren't just about being playful, they can be signs of stress and frustration. A lonely cat might resort to destructive habits to release pent-up energy or to get attention, even if it's negative. On the other hand, some cats react in the exact opposite way. They stop playing altogether, ignore their favorite toys, and seem uninterested in anything that once excited them. And this takes us straight into the 4th sign, because when a cat loses interest in play, it can mean something much bigger than just boredom. Number 4, loss of interest in play and interaction. Cats are naturally curious and playful. Even older cats still enjoy moments of play, whether it's chasing a string, batting at a toy, or simply exploring their surroundings. But if your cat suddenly stops showing interest in play, it could be a serious sign of emotional distress. A lonely cat may become less active, preferring to sleep more and engage less with their environment. Some even stop responding when you try to initiate play. And if you think about it, it makes sense. When we feel down, we lose interest in things we used to enjoy. The same happens with cats. Has your cat ever ignored a favorite toy or refused to play out of nowhere? Drop a comment and let me know. But the next sign is even more concerning, because when it happens, it could mean your cat has reached their emotional breaking point. Number 5, excessive meowing or complete silence. Cats communicate through body language, gestures, and of course, vocalizations. If your cat has suddenly started meowing excessively, especially in a way that sounds different than usual, they may be trying to tell you something. Some lonely cats become extra vocal, crying out for attention because they feel isolated. But here's the scary part: other cats react in the exact opposite way. If your normally talkative cat suddenly goes silent, barely meowing or responding, It could mean they've given up on trying to communicate. This kind of emotional withdrawal can be a major red flag. So pay close attention to your cat's communication. Whether they're meowing more than usual or suddenly silent, both can be signs that something is wrong. Now, if you've noticed one or more of these signs in your cat, don't panic because the good news is there are things you can do to help. How to help a lonely cat. First, make sure your cat has enough mental and physical stimulation. Interactive toys, scratching posts, and even puzzle feeders can help keep them engaged. If you're away from home often, consider adopting a second cat or scheduling more dedicated playtime each day. Even small changes like leaving on soft background noise or rearranging their play area can make a difference. The key is to make sure your cat feels mentally and emotionally fulfilled. Did you recognize any of these signs in your cat? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your experiences. And if this video helped you, make sure to subscribe for more tips that can improve your cat's happiness and well-being.